Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
We're back. Let me log out of my World of Warcraft character here real quick.
You were playing WoW?
Sorry. I'm multitasking. Yeah, I quit WoW every year and a half. And I'm like, fuck this game. I'm done. I'm never going back. And then Bill's like, hey, did you see the new hardcore WoW? It's kind of fun.
What happens is Bill gets bored and sends everybody free scripts.
Yeah.
Like, no, the first day I'm always like, no, I'm done with that game. I'm not playing it again. And then he starts talking more about it. I'm like, okay.
Boy, I'll tell you, I'm done. I just can't. I can't. We used to play a lot, and I just can't anymore.
It's different now, though. It's not like it consumes me.
What are you talking about?
I can't say the same.
I know.
I get messages from Bill at like 2 PM. Like, oh, I just died again in hardcore. 2 PM.
I have a pretty free open schedule.
So you guys are playing Hardcore Classic.
Yeah.
How's it going? What's the highest level you guys have gotten to?
Chris is the highest. The highest I've gotten is 17.
I got to 33 and then I died. It was very sad. My character died. My party mates died. We both sat there staring at our screens and commiserating over our characters' deaths. And
what happened?
It's tough to talk about, because you get invested in your character, and it's like it's not a real thing or a real person, but I don't know. You kind of go through the same roller coaster of feelings a little bit. It's it's not a person.
Let's start with the basics. What was your character's name?
Oh, well, my character's name was Burgalicious. Because Fergalicious was taken, so I was
Fergalicious.
So I played an orc warrior.
Wow. And it's hard to keep the warriors alive, I've read.
Yeah, warrior's a tough one because you can't run away very easily. You can only really fight one thing at a time. You can't heal. Yeah, it's tough.
So what happened?
We were fighting. We're playing Horde. We were fighting some dwarves in a kind of dwarven stronghold, and there were just too many dwarves, man.
You're not talking PvP, are you?
No, these are NPCs. They're elite dwarves. You have to go in there and recover a sword. You have to steal their ale and do some stuff.
Oh! In
this is in Hillsbrad. Yeah, Hillsbrad.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Dungaruk, and that's a tough area. Should never have gone there.
Should never have gone there.
Yeah,
that's way too close to the South Shore guards for my taste.
It's close to South Shore.
Anywhere near that.
I'm gonna have to hand that quest in. That blueberry's being sacrificed.
Don't do that quest. Don't do it.
Don't do the quest. Yeah,
don't do it
unless you're like 60.
But take me through it. So we just got overwhelmed.
Well, it was a little more than that. So we had a full party. We had a shaman healer. We had a mage. Typical class composition.
Typical classic
party. We get pretty far in there, and one of the dwarves dropped the quest item. The mage goes over. He loots the item. He says, "Oh, guys, I got my item." Drops group, runs through back to the entrance and tags all the dwarves. He frost novas, which kind of roots them all in place and freezes them, but it starts like an encounter, and so he escapes, but the rest of them target the party members. We tried to run away. It didn't work out. I was playing the warrior. I was the tank, so I AoE taunted them, AoE feared them, but there were just too many.
Did the mage lived then?
The mage lived. Yeah, he dropped group
What a douche.
Stand your ground. If Syria was in the game, that mage would go in his hit book for sure.
Did you just say stand your ground?
Yeah, dude. You can't run when you're in a party in hardcore.
You can't run. You stand your
ground. Cut and run. Like you fuck everybody.
Yeah, you fucking stand your ground. I was telling these guys earlier. I was playing, and we were over by. You come into Silver Pine. There's those Murlocs on the left hand side. I was down there farming XP, and there was a warrior down there farming something, and we got caught in what they call a hyper respawn, which they respawned all the mobs at the same time. So the warrior immediately invited me to his group and typed out, he's like, "We're going to get through this." And I was like, "All right, let's do it."
We're going to get through this.
So we start fighting. Now, there's probably like 8 to 10 Murlocs, and there's just 2 of us, and they're frost noving us, lightning, like it's a thing. And I'm getting to where I'm like less than half health, and I'm like, I'm going to fucking send the blueberry, and I'm going to cut and run. And right as I'm thinking this, the warrior types in chat, "Stand your fucking ground." And I was like, "Yes, sir, I'm standing." And we fought through it. It was awesome.
Wow. Okay, I have to tell you, I'm not coming back. But that sounds fun. It does.
It's so fun.
Why didn't they do this years ago? I mean, what an idea. Do you think that like the people weren't ready for this?
No, they weren't ready
10
for this.
years ago?
No.
It's a lot of it's nostalgia, and I don't know, with the Dark Souls games, people like that.
Yes.
It's like a masochist kind of thing.
Yep.
And it adds a whole new level of player, I don't know, your involvement in. Because like before, like you'd get into a fight and you'd be like, whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's going to cost me some gold and a repair bill. No big
And
deal.
I'll just come back and, I'll kill half the mobs, die, come back, kill the other half. Now it's just like, how many of those are over there? I'm not going to go over there.
I'm not going
That's
over there.
Stupid.
Now people are raiding, right? I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just linked a video in our WoW chat of somebody, a total raid wipe.
No.
They were in ZG, yeah.
They wiped in Zul'Gurub.
I mean, take out a couple healers in a tank.
Boy, we had that on farm back in the day.
No battle reses.
No battle reses. Wow.
There's like if you have time, like you're bored, look for some dude, just get on YouTube and look up hardcore World of Warcraft raiding fails. There's a bunch of them.
Wow. But people are pulling so much time. They got multiple 60s, I'm betting. And once you know what you're doing, it doesn't take that much time to gear someone out. A couple of weeks.
There's a bunch of twinks out there. There was a Makara a couple weeks ago where basically you had 3 weeks to level your character to level 20, get him the best gear you could, and then fight to the death out in front of Orgrimmar.
Whoa. That's pretty crazy.
That sounds fun. High stakes PvP.
Well, I'm not coming back, but it is intriguing, I will say. We play Pathfinder pretty hardcore.
That's true. I mean, when your character dies in Pathfinder, that's kind of it.
When I started playing tabletop role playing games with you guys, and then I go back to WoW and I realize like the random number generators in WoW is like based off of like this stuff. Like this is like it's a roll of the die. Like whenever you're hitting, it's still a roll of the die. It's automatic and it's quick and it's in the blink of an eye when you're playing WoW, but it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of interesting to see the roots of that kind of a game. It's neat.
Well, I was thinking the other day about like the original Final Fantasy released by Squaresoft in like 1989. I mean, I don't know. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this totally inspired by like, Dungeons and Dragons First Edition.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that and Bard's Tale.
I mean, the crossover between the hobbies was pretty heavy, right? Back in the day, if you were into computers, you were probably also down for playing tabletop role playing games.
That's valid.
Like, those war games were kind of aimed at that demo.
Well, we left off in a bit of a sticky situation last time, I would say. You guys reached the bottom of the dungeon beneath Candlemere Island, where these two gibbering mouthers, I don't mind telling you what they're called, these two gibbering mouthers. Yeah, gibbering mouthers are down here. These puddles, these moving oozy puddles of eyeballs and mouths that are just blah, 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 blah. They're just talking at you in a crazy language. I'm going to tell you, they're speaking Necril, which is that language that, of course, there was the thing written up at the top of the dungeon in Necril as well. Just for fun, I'll tell you that if you knew Necril, they would still just be saying gibberish, though. They just happen to be speaking random words in Necril or whatever you'd call it. And of course, I don't know. I don't know what it is about me and win an initiative. It's probably just because I get multiple enemies. I get more shots at it than you guys do to win initiative. I happen to win initiative. Gibbering mouther number A, letter A, rolls over Mitch as his first two actions. Mitch fails his reflex save. In he goes. Mitch, you're in the stomach of this thing now, staring up at all these eyeballs and all these mouths, just biting at you, man. You took some damage as you got in there. And I don't know. This is yet another episode now where we've left off in the middle of Mitchell experiencing something terrible. So Thanks for being a good sport, Brad.
Yeah, it's fun. Good times.
Nice. You can't see it, but that's the sarcastic guys.
Yeah, so fun.
No, it's the front liner. I'm just a damage sponge.
Yeah, and I mean, let's talk a little bit about engulf a little bit. You're in its stomach. It's got a rupture DC. If you can do that amount of damage in a single strike, you're going to break out of this.
Well, what I was just reading is it's got to be an unarmed attack. So that does not...
or a weapon of light bulk.
Which come on, Mitch doesn't carry light bulk weapons.
Well, is a Roka sword? I thought a Roka sword was a light bulk weapon.
Two
You tell
bulk.
me it's not? It's 2 bulk?
Yeah.
It's far from light.
Do you it's got to be slashing or piercing damage to break out. Do you not carry a dagger or something?
I
or?
don't. It's not in my inventory. Maybe I should start.
What about that
The Ransuer?
yeah, what about the Ransuer?
Well, let's look. Let's see how heavy that is. That can't be that.
I mean, it's
that
like a
can't be
pole
that.
arm looking thing,
Right.
right?
It's a 2-hand option. Let's see. That is also 2 bulk.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is.
You're in trouble.
Yep.
I just figured you'd break out.
I'm going to
That's not
punch
going to
it.
happen. You're going to just be punching this thing from the inside.
Yeah.
Well, it's still my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, but is there like do I have to kill it in order to get out with a rupture DC? Or like what is the...
Well,
what's
if
the
it
damage
dies,
threshold?
then you get regurgitated.
Right, but if I did have a light bulk slashing weapon, what would I have to do full damage to get out? Like, I guess...
You would have to hit its rupture,
Okay.
total. I can't tell you what that is.
Okay.
But you'd have to, in a single strike, you'd have to do a sufficient amount of damage to break
Gotcha.
out. You can also, actually, your other
could
option is
escape.
you can roll against its escape DC. You can make escape checks. And that's what it's going to have to be. You're going to be crawling out of this thing's mouth, probably, if you get another turn. I think you will. It's the back. It's the back end of my turn, though. It's Gibbering Mouther's A's turn, and he's going to take a strike at Drycolme. Oh, I don't have you on that, dude. It's a miss. Krutala, it's your turn.
All right. Kurtala is going to go into Tiger Stance for his first action.
What sound does he make when he goes into Tiger Stance?
Ah, I don't know.
That is the perfect sound.
Just a little bit guttural. And then he's going to go ahead and he's going to do... let's just go ahead and do a strike. That is a total of 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Right.
That'll hit.
Let's roll a little bit of damage. Make it where I can actually see the damage. Ooh, an 8 and a 3, so that's 11, 15 damage.
15 damage?
15 damage on that one.
Well, I gotta tell you, this guy's got a reaction.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Of course he does.
I got an ability called Reactive Gnaw. The trigger is an adjacent creature deals slashing damage. I believe that's what you did in your Tiger Stance.
Sure is.
Okay. Well, this guy gets an attack on you, man. He
All
gets a
right.
strike. Free strike
Cool.
on you. So let's resolve this, and then
Let's.
I'll apply the damage. 24.
That'll hit.
Okay. 2d8 plus 7. 14 damage to
Good.
Krutala.
All right.
Now, how much damage did you do?
15 damage, yeah.
It's a good ratio.
Okay.
No war of attrition.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that was his first strike. Since he's in Tiger Stance, he's got the ability to take a 10-foot step.
Okay.
So he's going to move over here to B,
Oh.
and then he is going to do a second strike with the map, plus 10. So that's going to be an 18 total. It's probably going to miss.
An 18 will miss
Yeah.
Gibbering Mouther B.
Okay, and then for the third action, boy, not a lot you can do here with all that map.
You could step away.
Yeah, I could do that. I kind of want to stay into this guy, because if you've got to do unarmed strikes, if he's going to swallow somebody, I'm probably the best for him to swallow.
Well, that's a good point.
I'm going to try to hit him again, just do a single strike. And
Hey, man.
with the map, it's going to be 19.
Cannot give it to you on a 19.
All right, well, that'll end it.
Okay. That brings me to Gibbering Mouther B, and I screwed up. I forgot to use another one of its abilities. So much of being a game master, I'm finding is just reading the whole fucking stat block.
we don't mind that you don't.
Yeah.
So
But this thing has an ability called Gibbering. Each creature that begins its turn within 60 feet of a Gibbering Mouther must attempt a will save.
Ooh.
On a failure, something bad happens. Let's just give everyone a will save. We'll just do it now. You guys have benefited from this a little bit since Krutala got a turn before it. So it's my
God
bad. Everybody
damn
wins.
it.
I rolled a natural 20.
You rolled natural 20. Bill, you are immune to this for 10 rounds. You don't even got to worry about this anymore. Mitchell.
Mitchell has you said it was a will? That's a 14
will save.
adjusted.
I'm sorry?
14 adjusted.
That's a failure. We'll get to what happens. Sirio.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a 28.
Okay, immune for a minute. Kritala.
13.
That's a failure. Yeah. Okay. What about Lindsay?
13 also.
That's a failure. Neela. Failure.
Don't worry, fellas. I got this.
This incessant gibbering. Each creature that begins its turn within 60 feet of a gibbering mouther must attempt a DC 19 will save. On a failure, players are confused for 1 round.
So it's the beginning of its turn or our turn?
Beginning of your turn. Well, you roll the save on the beginning of its turn. You're confused for 1 round, so you're confused this round.
And every round that you're next to him, I would assume then, right? Because is this an ongoing thing, or is this an action they have to do?
You get a save every round.
Okay.
When you pass it, you then are immune for the next minute. So it's, and let's look up.
Yeah, so
confused.
It's ugly.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's real bad.
It's bad.
You don't have your wits about you, and you attack wildly. You're flat-footed. You don't treat anyone as your ally, though they might still treat you as theirs, and you can't delay, ready, or use reactions. Use all of your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips, though the GM can have you use other actions to facilitate attacks, such as draw a weapon, move so that the target is in reach, and so forth. Your targets are determined randomly by the GM. If you have no other viable target, you target yourself automatically hitting, but not scoring a critical hit. If it's impossible for you to attack or cast spells, you babble incoherently, wasting your actions. Each time you take damage from an attack or spell, you can attempt a DC 11 flat check to recover from your confusion until the end, at the end of the condition. Yeah.
We got the confusion minigame right now with Kritala and Mitchell inside the gibbering mouth are confused. Neela and Lindsay all with the confused condition right now. Hey, Bill, let's get a will save for Hoot.
19 plus.
Oh, he's good.
He's good.
Okay.
You and Hoot are fine.
Hoot's not some dumb human. He's fine.
So that's going to bring me back then to Gibbering Mouther B, okay? And I guess if I were more of a strategic, I guess if B were being more strategic, he wouldn't attempt to engulf Kritala because, having Kritala outside of the Mouther is probably better than in. Nevertheless, he's going to roll himself over Kritala and try to engulf him. Donnie, let's get your character a reflex save.
Reflex, come on.
Save. I gotta roll a save.
This is the tosser.
That's a natural 18. It's going to be 21. No,
okay.
31.
Kritala, that's a pass. Yeah. So this thing begins barreling toward you, and you don't get into its mouth.
Well,
you've got an option.
I'm
you
confused.
can either elect to stand to the side. I can move you either north or south. Randomly, or you can elect to be carried forward by its movement.
Well,
it's Kritala's choice.
If I'm confused, do I get a chance to do this save?
Yes, because you can protect yourself.
Okay. So my options were to go to the side or
get carried forward or backward.
Backwards. I'm going to step to the side.
Okay, I'm going to step you to the side. And this thing, 5, 10, 15, barrels forward, right into melee with Neela Trand. Kritala stepping aside. That's its first 2 actions. For its third action, it's going to do a Jaws attack versus Neela. And that is actually going to miss Neela. And that is the end of B's turn. Dry Colmay, you are up. You are not confused. You passed your will save. What do you do?
Can I tell that Kritala's confused? Like if I look at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right. So
what does Kritala look like when he's confused?
What sound does he make, Donnie?
He's extremely quiet, which is very concerning. He's not over there bragging or talking trash or anything else. He's just quiet, kind of looking around.
So Dry is noticing the look of utter confusion on everybody's face, and he realizes that he is not confused. He's like, "What is happening?" So he's going to move
into the corner of the room.
And he's going to pull out his bow and he's going to shoot at A.
Okay.
It's a 19 on the die for
Ooh.
33.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just roll it out, Bill. I'll apply the damage.
It's 25
That
total
applies.
damage.
I'm
25.
sorry?
25.
25 damage?
Nice.
Damn.
Holy craps. Fuck. 25. Hey. Good hit, Brad. Or
He's fearsome.
Good hit, Bill.
Fearsome hits on a crit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that thing is feared.
Yeah.
Do I
That's
get a
right.
save?
The bow.
When you critically hit with this weapon, the target becomes frightened 1. It doesn't say anything about a save.
A is frightened 1.
Shit.
He's like, he looks a little scared.
His eyebrows go up.
That's all
Yeah.
my moves. Because I dropped my
All
sword.
17 sets of eyebrows go up a little bit. Okay. Did you do a hunt prey in there too?
No.
No, you
It was a
didn't.
move. Shoot. Yeah.
Okay. Cereal. Confused, man.
Oof.
Wait.
Oh, no, you're not. Never mind.
I'm not confused.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a little ahead of myself.
Mike's getting a little excited right now.
I got a little excited over it. I'm sorry.
Well, nobody's going to say Mike was confused, really.
Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
And so I can tell that basically Neela Trand and Lindsay are both confused
Yeah.
right next to me.
Oof.
Oh, goodness.
Bye.
Let's do this. Let's do... I'm going to cast Burning Hands as a cone right in front of me. I'm standing kind of at the bottom of the stairs with Neela Trand right in front of me, and then both of these gibbering mouth eyeball things kind of in the way. So I'm going to tag them all with this Burning Hands spell.
Okay.
Even Mila Trand?
Yep.
She can take it.
She gets a save. She'll pass and take half damage. A will pass. Actually, A critically passes. Take no damage. B, natural 1, double damage.
All right, so that's going to do 2d6 fire damage. Ooh, put 9 on the dice.
All right, so Neela takes 4. A takes none. And B takes 18 with its crit failure. And then what so Neela gets a save to break confusion now, right?
Yeah, DC 11.
DC 11 flat check?
Pretty sure.
She'll fail. So she stays confused.
Yeah, each time you take damage from an attacker's spell, you can attempt a DC 11 flat check.
Yep, gotcha. Okay, yeah, she rolled a 4. Anything else from the king?
That gives me a that triggers a blood magic, so I get 1 temporary HP, and then I'm going to try and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna kind of tumble after dry up through this area. I don't know if there's a way to negate. I don't want Tran getting her free attack on me. I don't want her.
She doesn't get
I
reaction.
don't think
she's
that
confused.
she's going to burn a reaction.
I don't think you can use her.
You
I think
can't.
that was part of the verbiage.
If you're confused, you can't use reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
Cool.
She
So, yeah,
just
let's kinda
she just
move up
stands
here.
there and lets you go.
10, 20, 25.
Yeah, you end up in that upper right-hand corner by Draco-May. Okay, it's Lindsay's turn. I guess I'm taking over control on Lindsay. I'll tell you what she doesn't do. She doesn't inspire courage. Seems to me she's got 5 potential targets that she can see right now. They are in order of my die roll. 1, Kritala. 2, Gibbering Mouther A. 3, Gibbering Mouther B. 4, Neela Tran. 5, Hoot. 6 is a reroll. Oh, Bill. Sometimes life is funny. Just roll the 5 on a d6. She is going to cast a cantrip on Hoot. She's going to try to hit Hoot with a brick.
Sorry, that's not funny.
I'm gonna kill Lindsay after this fight's over. Just so you guys know.
So she casts a cantrip. What she's got a +9 modifier. She's not. Okay, Bill. Look, I'm not going to roll a natural 20. I'm just not.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
I'm just not going to do it. But
Yeah.
just so that there can be no doubt, no question, I'm going to do this in the VTT.
Oh,
You see it?
it's decent.
A total of 23. That's it. That's a 14 on the die. Total of 23 versus Hoot's armor class.
Damn it! Hoot's armor class is 22. Son of a bitch.
Hoot takes a brick to the beak. Is that too much?
No.
I never know. 12 damage to Hoot.
Oh my god.
That's fine. He's all right.
Just an explosion of white feathers.
Just a big puff.
You seen the Randy Johnson video?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Who gets hit with a fastball?
Boom.
I'll tell you what, for Lindsay's third action, she's going to pull out a dagger. She's looking at that, she's looking at Hoot like he's a turkey dinner. Okay. I don't know.
Poor Lindsay.
Mitch, you are in the stomach of the gibbering mouther, and you are confused.
I'm
So
confused,
you pick targets at random.
flat-footed,
Flat-footed,
grabbed.
Feebled 3.
Right. Yeah, so I think Mitch being confused, I don't know. I think he'd explode.
Okay. Do
That's just
you? Do you?
When do they get to make another save?
Oh, each creature that begins its turn within 60 feet of a gibbering mouther must attempt DC 21. So this is actually when you should have made your save.
Would have made the save.
Okay.
So
Well, it would have changed the result.
Yeah, so
Right.
you failed it.
Yep.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm sorry, we did that wrong. Okay, yeah, so you're confused. Okay, I don't know. I don't think that you explode. You
What?
use strikes and
What?
cantrips, right? Doesn't that what that says?
Yeah, it's okay. Let's look at it.
You use all your strikes you use all your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips.
Yeah.
Though
So-
the GM can have you use other actions to facilitate attack.
Such as draw a weapon, move so that the target is in reach. So the GM can make it so so you can make an attack. I'm already in a position to make an attack.
Yeah. So hey, is this next time? So do you want Mitch to explode on all you guys if he gets confused later, or is if it explodes on the table? It's on the table. What's it gonna be?
It's on the table.
Is it on the table?
It's a gamble anyway because I got to pass a DC 5
it's on
flat
the table.
check to do manipulate anyway because I'm grabbed.
I don't think that an offensive. I don't think explosion is an offensive spell or a cantrip, or a strike.
It's not. It's an attack though to facilitate attack.
Is it an attack? Does it have the attack trait?
In my heart, it does.
What about on paper? I don't think you're exploding. I think
Okay.
that you're confused and you're just attacking.
Okay. All right.
now-
So Mitch drops his sword and he punches the slime.
Yeah, I think you just punch the slime 3
Yes.
times.
No, 2 times. Miss. My turn.
Oh, because you're slowed 1,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yeah, so you're punching at its little eyeballs inside of its stomach.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the PTSD that you're going to have after this experience. Can you? I mean, my God. Okay. You also take 3d8 piercing damage on your turn.
Hey, you can try to end the condition then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, that's called seeing the silver lining.
Oh.
17 damage. DC 11 flat check.
DC 11 flat check. For,
Oh,
oh, yeah. It's a natural 20.
There you go.
Wasted it there.
Be back to your senses, man. Inside the gibbering mouther. Okay. That is the end of your turn. It's Neela's turn. Neela, I think, again, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. I'll reroll on a 6. And again, Hoot is a 5 on a D6. She goes for Kritala. So she's going to run around the gibbering mouther bee and puts herself into melee with Kritala. And she's just babbling wildly as well. And she is going to do her first attack. That's going to be a 26.
That's going to hit.
D8 plus 4. Oh, man. I'm rolling a lot of D8s tonight.
Yeah.
10 damage to Kritala.
Nice roll for you. Not so much for me.
Well, thank you. I'm going to see if she selects another target. She does. She turns around and she attacks B this time, subject to the multiple attack penalty. She's doing piercing damage, not slashing, so she will not trigger a reaction from this, but she rolls a natural 1.
Uh-oh.
So what do I need a card now for Neela, even though she's confused? I think I do.
There's just an entry for melee. Winded, you are fatigued.
Okay. Fatigued. She'll just that'll leave her when she gets a good night's sleep.
And Kurtala failed his flat check, so he's still confused.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Boy, that's gonna finish out round 1. Oy vey.
It was rough.
That was rough. That was rough. We're going into round 2. We're back to Gibbering Mouther A. He's gonna take a move action. He's got a speed of 10 feet. And what he's going to do is he's going to roll his ass toward King
Oh, he's coming
Syrio.
right for us.
Xavier Sertova. He's coming for you. As he rolls around, you can see the mass of Mitchell's body rotating around. Like you see Mitchell's helmet, like at one point, like sticking out of its figure. You know, it's just so weird. He's like larger now that he contains Mitchell. I will tell you that this engulf mechanic, these things can only engulf as many tokens as will fit in its body. So it doesn't have the space to engulf Syrio. It does have the capacity to try to strike Syrio, so that's what he's going to do. Jaw attack at a plus 16. That's, ooh, you know what? Shit, I don't have you. That's a 20.
20 is a miss.
Ooh, he misses you. That's a low roll. Oh, come on, man. And then he's going to... One of his eyes... These things almost kind of happen at the same time, I feel like. He rolls towards Syrio. He bites out at Syrio, but as that's happening, another mouth turns its attention over to Dry Colmay, and it spits acid at Dry as its third action, subject to the multiple attack penalty. 20. Oh, God, I don't think I've got you either. Is that the truth? Did I miss?
a miss. Yeah, I got 22.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, that's embarrassing for me. Okay, that's the end of its turn.
So his frightened will drop now?
Its frightened will drop, yes. Oh, I guess that's probably why. I think I might have caused a miss. How many of you guys? God, that's a bummer. Okay, Kritala. Do you get another save? Each creature that begins its turn within 60 feet of the gibbering mouth must attempt a DC 21 will save. On a success, they are temporarily immune for 1 minute. On a failure, they are confused for 1 round. Yeah, so your confusion wears off right now, Kritala.
Well,
And-
hold on, but so
There's 2
we
creatures.
forgot to do the save before my turn,
Yeah.
and so I did my turn that first round without doing the save, and did the save after. So I think technically I'm still confused.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
carry it forward since you got a free
I
turn.
never, my action never got impacted by being confused. So
That's equitable. That's equity, guys. Fine. So you're confused.
Oof, now we're going to see Cortala charge around the board and go after people.
time for a heel turn, baby. Here we go. Who am I
my
attacking?
goodness. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see you really have 1, 2, I think you've got 7 viable targets.
Yeah, we got 40 feet of movement, so I can get to anywhere.
Jesus. He can go
You
up
got
to the
40
surface and attack somebody.
Okay. Oh my God! I feel like this is a RP moment, but maybe you'll hit one of the gibbering mouthers. I don't know. Oh no! At Syrio was a 4. It's a 4.
Oh, no.
Oh my God! Kritala runs
Bro.
towards Syrio. It's so fast. He comes at you so fast. Second action. Donnie, Donnie, roll it. Roll the tiger strike on Syrio.
Just a regular little D20 strike, huh? Mm-hmm. All right.
Anyone ever watch like It's
God.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
It's
when
not.
they,
It's
attack
not
the
a
kids?
20, but it is a natural 17.
Natural 17. What's the total on that?
My bonus is 14.
Oh God.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a hit.
It's a 31.
31.
right?
Yeah, it's 31.
31.
Is that a crit?
My AC's 21. So,
Oh
yeah, that's a crit.
God!
It's a crit.
Just punch the
It's a
king.
crit. Let's roll some damage. Oy.
Need a crit card.
No,
No,
it's just not
natural 20. Natural 20.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Okay. that's gonna be so bad.
I think we should give him one.
Okay. All right. 2d8. 18 plus 8, 26.
Ow.
That's half of his HP.
Yeah.
Where do you
Alright.
make contact? Like, was
I
this
like how he can hit Syrio like that, but not the
I
blob.
think it is like right
Gut
across, just right across. Yeah, his midsection.
Oh,
You got 2 targets now in your reach. I'm going to give you a 50-50 to move from Syrio to Gibbering Maltheray. On odds, you stay on Syrio. You move to Maltheray
Oh, God.
for your final
Okay.
attack, subject
God.
to the multiple attack penalty.
All right.
I'm not going to have you do Flurry of Blows. I think that.
I think that's fair. So that's a natural. So that's a 24.
24 with the multiple attack penalty.
Yeah, because with multiple, because it's second attack, right? So yeah, he's still
You
plus
hit,
10.
man.
Yeah,
Nice.
24. All right, so 2d8 plus 4. That is going to be not as good. It's going to be 7 damage,
Okay.
and that is slashing. So
Oh, it gets a
you get
reaction.
your reaction. Yeah.
shit.
Hey. Boy, oh boy.
Because he was going to drop out, but he's confused.
That's a natural 2 on the reaction, so he misses
good.
Kritala. Okay. Wow, that's the end of Kritala's turn. Okay, so we'll give you your second save next round. It's Mouther B. Mouther B is going to try to consume Neela. So it's going to roll himself over Neela like this. Neela gets a reflex save, which she fails. So Neela gets consumed by Mouther B. She's going to take the 3d8.
Yikes. We're not doing great.
19 damage to Neela.
My God.
Oh, dear. Okay. All right. Okay. For its last action, this thing is going to spit. I think he spits at Kritala because you're kind of the closest.
Yeah,
that's what he does. So that's going to be at a plus 14. It's a 17 total. I can't roll over a 5.
Wow. Yeah, that will miss.
So
what's he
misses
spitting?
Kritala with the
Acid.
spit. Spitting acid out of
acid,
one
gross.
of its mouths. Okay, Draco
Does Neela get a flat check?
Does Neela get a flat check?
To end
because
the
she took the damage? Yeah, let me give her a flat check. She is no longer confused, but she'll still have to roll another will save because she never beat the will save, you know, so she'll have to roll again at the start of her turn. But yeah, okay, thank you. Dry.
Tries gonna hunt prey on B,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at him with my bow.
Ooh.
Because it's in my hand. I don't want to drop it and
Yeah.
waste that action. That is a 27.
That'll hit.
All right, so drives gonna fire and hit. Total damage is 11.
11 damage.
I guess I'm gonna just wash, rinse, and repeat. Just 16 on the die minus 5. That's 11 plus 14 is 25.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll hit on that third action.
That gives me a total of 12 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Here we go.
And then I got one more. Let's do it.
Fuck it.
Didn't you hunt prey?
Yeah, you
Well,
have
yeah,
to
never
finish
mind. I
your
don't
first
have it
hit.
anymore. Never mind.
Okay. Syria.
All right, I got this gibbering mouther right in front of me.
You do.
And Kritala's...
Yeah.
Kritala just hit me, right?
He crit you with a tiger
we all
strike.
did.
Not a good deal.
So that was rough. I'm going
a hostile action.
I gotta get away. Gotta run away. So yeah, my first action, I'm gonna move into the opposite corner. So Dry's in a corner, I'm in a corner.
Pretty hard,
And then
yeah.
with the Staff of Healing, I'm going to use the 2-action heal on myself to try to get
Okay.
some HP back.
Get some pizzle.
Yep,
H pizzle
and I
back.
heal back 14.
Okay.
Is Kritala going to go back to his corner as well?
Are you resting on the turnbuckles right now, Syria? I learned that word recently, turnbuckle. I like that a lot.
There's no stool in the corner, so I'm just kind of leaning on the wall.
Spitting water on the ground.
All right, that's going to be Lindsay's turn now. Lindsay gets a new save. Her confusion ends. Bill, roll that save there for Lindsay. DC 21.
Got it, Lindsay. We need you.
DC
Not
21
throwing
will
rocks.
save. Mm-hmm. Will is plus 8. That's a 20.
Oh, farts.
So close. It's
probably
so
not
close.
high.
He's confused. Okay. I think the first thing I'm going to ever do is I'm going to have her dash out into the room where all the targets are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 6 targets, okay? 6 potential targets.
No.
And she actually selects Gibbering Mouther B as her target. So let's get that telekinetic projectile then from Lindsay Clobo.
Real good, Bill.
Put the 3 on the die.
Oh, no.
It's not good, Bill.
That's not what we
That's
need.
too low.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope. You got to do higher than that.
Mitchell, you get a will save inside the stomach
I
of the
do.
snake.
I'm going to start it off with a bang. Was it 21? Nope. That's a 12.
Oh, dear.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, guys.
Weird. Where is it going?
Well,
This is terrible.
This is a dice rolling game. That's
Yeah.
kind of.
Why don't you go ahead and punch the Mouther a couple of times
All right.
from inside its
is
belly?
that what I do?
It's
Am I-
flat-footed versus this attack.
Am I slowed again? What caused the slowed last time? Was that
You're engulfed.
okay? Brr. It's only 2 actions then. That's a natural 2,
Oh, dear.
and that's a natural 4.
Okay.
Ugh.
So,
And
did
I
you
got to
guys,
give you 3d8 damage from ending your turn in the engulf.
I haven't seen a dice-shaped hole show up in any walls, but have you swapped that dice out yet?
Nope, I am holding out.
I think that's why new stuff keeps going up on the wall to cover the dice holes.
12 damage
Jeez.
to Mitchell.
So
12 damage to Mitchell.
I remember playing arenas back in the day where I would just be cycloned the whole time while everything else is going on. I feel like that's Brad right now.
Yeah, Brad Cyclone, yeah. You know, you're banished. You're a plant druid banished. Okay. Guys, you got to pull it together. Well, I know it's random. Don't let me. Okay, whatever. So that was Mitchell's turn?
Yeah. Did you miss it? You want me to do it again?
I guess you can take the DC 11 flat
You could
check
just
if you want.
cut it just to save some airtime, too.
I should just cut that turn out.
Mitch,
Neela.
just do it.
It is Neela's turn. She gets